Welcome to My Image, My Business, and today I have a very important topic to consider, and this is political communication. Have you ever wondered if political actors use any strategy to communicate to you? And the answer is yes. Using the available media, that is TV, radio, face-to-face, those are the campaigns, and also the new media, that is the internet, they always design messages that target you so that you can make a specific decision in their favor. And that is true to all communication, either political or any other forms of communication. The feedback is to get something that supports you, that supports your business. That is the way it is. Now, let's talk about two things that you ought to do. First, the major question you ask yourself is, how do I interpret the messages that I receive from the politicians or the candidates that are in a competition? Now, political competition always comes with something we call propaganda. Now, propaganda is a message that is designed that looks so true, but actually is a lie. It is meant to demean the other candidate so that the person who is the author can get an upper hand. And therefore, political parties, politicians, or other leaders may design those messages so that they get an upper hand in the competition. But the big question is, how do you interpret that message, you as a voter? Because you're likely to make a wrong decision because of wrong interpretation of that message. Because these messages are not necessarily true, they may be factual, but they're actually meant to lure you making a wrong decision in support of a person who feels that he doesn't have enough support. Second thing is sponsored opinion polls. And you always say ground inasema nini, meaning there are people who are supposed to go to the ground and take the opinion of those people who are on the ground. But that is not necessarily true. Most of the opinion polls that you find online, the results are wrong. Actually, they are distorted, they are doctored to favor a certain candidate so that they can sway the thinking and the perception of the voters. Before you say these are the results and they are true, and therefore you start feeling intimidated if your candidate is losing, the first thing that you ought to do is to confirm if actually those results are true. Any political communication, give it a benefit of doubt. Make your decision according to the track record and the perception that you have over your candidate. And again, if that person doesn't win, doesn't mean that all is lost. And therefore ensure your mental health remain to the optimal. Make sure that you don't take things personal as you receive the communication that comes from the politicians. Thank you very much and see you next time.